I don't care about the rules, or I really focus on what gives me the most pleasure.
What is it that gives you the most pleasure?
To improvise. The best plan is when you don't have plan.
Ah, nice. I like that one.
To be honest, at the really beginning when I started, I was thinking too much about what people will think about what I do. In freestyle, I think there is a big lack of crew combinations. The goal for us is to do shows together, to travel together, because it's a lot of more fun to do it together.
Hi, my name is Bailey de Recht and you're listening to the FRØST podcast. In this season, we're going worldwide. Every episode, an international guest will share their freestyle journey with you. Today, we're making it around the world with Mathieu Pierron. What's up?
yeah, true.
Thank you so much for being here. How are you?
Yeah, really good. I'm really happy to be here in Holland. I was really happy also to judge the competition yesterday. It was crazy. Really nice level, really surprising guys. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So we're not at Super Bowl anymore. The last few episodes were recorded there in Czech Republic, but now we're in the Netherlands, Eindhoven. We're in Dynamo. This is the place where the Dutch Championships took place yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a crazy day, long day also.
Long day to judge, but it was really nice in the whole day.
Yeah. Is it difficult if you have such a long day? Because I think we started at 12 or 1, and of course you traveled, I think the day before yesterday. Is it difficult to stay focused when you're judging?
Actually, it was okay to keep the focus because I was sleeping well the day before. And,
nice.
And also because it was really well organized. Really nice organization, so everything was freed. How to say? I didn't lose focus with bad things on the side. Like everything was perfectly organized.
You could focus on your task.
Exactly.
I'm also taking a look at Guido.
Yeah.
Big up to Guido for the organization. Yeah, super
so
well
much.
done. Was this the first competition or event after a long time, because COVID is here, of course?
It was for me. Last one I went was it was one in France in December, last December. And I was competing, but last big competition with some other people from other countries was Super Bowl from last year.
Wow,
because this year, sadly, I didn't come.
No, that's what you told me, because you had a lot of shows also. And
because we had a really hard year with the COVID, so we didn't have a show for a while, and then it came back this summer, so I had to do some shows to pay the bill,
Yeah, true. Because you're living 100% of a freestyle?
Yeah. I'm living 100% with freestyle, so really happy about it.
Yeah?
But I want to keep it real.
Yeah, and how is it to pay the bills by doing freestyle? Like, I think, or I wouldn't say a lot of freestyles, but considering myself, I would love to be able to have freestyle as my job. How did you turn your passion into your?
Actually, I made it step by step because I did studies in graphics design.
Okay.
But at this moment, I was already doing some shows with freestyle.
Yeah.
And I was a lot with already Gauthier and some people around me that already living from freestyle.
Yeah.
So I was seeing like it was possible to live from freestyle. So step by step, shows after shows, I've seen it was possible. So I put all my energy in it, and I lived my studies. And then
you left your studies? You didn't finish it, or?
Not really. Normally, I had to do 5 years.
Yeah.
But I've stopped at the 4th years. But I had my diploma, 3 years diploma. And because at this moment there was the European Euro in the football in France in 2016.
Oh yes, I remember.
So there were many shows for freestylers at this moment in France, and I was working with Gauthier and Clem and all my crew. And I was officially entering the crew at this moment with Footstyle.
Footstyle.
So So I had the opportunity to start a new life at this moment.
Wow.
So yeah, I say to myself, okay, it's time to go
Nice,
100% into the freestyle life.
Nice, nice. And was that a difficult decision? Because you just mentioned you were also studying graphic design.
Yeah, it was not easy, but I didn't regret anything because at this moment I really thought it was the good decision for me to take.
Yeah.
So then many things were coming, and because also you save more energy to do what you want.
Definitely.
So many things brings to you also.
Yes, and you're still happy about the decision to go fully for
really,
freestyle?
really. Even if the COVID period was difficult, I'm still really happy to do this and fully from this.
And how do you manage, like a pandemic comes, you're focusing 100% on freestyle, you have to do your shows in order to pay the bills, but what if there are no shows? What do you do?
It was difficult for me because I was missing the stage a lot, but I recover it doing more training, more creation with my crew. Also, we made new shows all together. Maybe you see our last show in Super Bowl 2020. And so yeah, we put our focus more on creation, on doing more things on social medias, working with brands.
So you're basically
doing other things on the side.
Investing in order to be able to shine like after the COVID period.
Yeah, exactly.
So the shows that you have now created are maybe next level.
Yeah, I hope.
Nice. Yeah, you also mentioned you're in the Footstyle crew.
Yeah.
How is that like to be surrounded by so many friends that also freestyle?
It's really nice because you feel like, how to say, yeah, you just feel good because it's some other guys that have the same passion, so you can share many things with them, and you know, it's really like a family.
Yeah.
You know? It's not only like freestylers and it's really like a family, and we share many things together. We stay sometimes 1 week or 10 days all together to create some things, and so yeah, it's really cool.
It's difficult always to explain to people who are not into freestyle, explaining the connection we have, right?
Yeah,
because
true.
Sometimes we only see each other for a week at Super Bowl, for example, but then it's such a unique feeling, and the bond is so strong.
I think so.
Like, what do you think creates that strong relationship with each other?
Yeah, I think it's making naturally because we all have the same passion, and we all studied also because of the same values.
Yeah.
To freedom, do what you want with the ball, and so yeah, there is a connection with it, and then also because of sharing the creation, training, sharing ideas.
Yeah,
with our partners.
I hear
nice.
Sharing ideas, creation, freedom. I think these are all words that describe you as a person and as a freestyler super well. Like, if I think of you, I think of creativity, positive vibes, energy on the stage. Is that something that you are training on specifically, or is it just naturally you?
I think it's more naturally, and because I really wanted to do what I love, you know. So I don't care about the rules, or I really focus on what gives me the most pleasure.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's
and what
it's
is
all
it?
about.
What is it that gives you the most pleasure?
To improvise, to don't have a plan. We say to Lucky yesterday. The best plan is when you don't have plan.
Ah, nice. I like that one.
You know, many freestylers have their own way to freestyle, and I don't think there is a specific good way. I think everybody has his own way to approach the discipline, and yeah, mine is to improvise and to have fun, create in the moment.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy this way to freestyle. So.
And of course, doing that in training is one thing, but being able to do that on stage is maybe a bit more
totally
difficult.
Different,
like how do you manage to do it? Because I can imagine, or I see around me, a lot of freestylers who plan their battles, you know, okay, 3 times 30 seconds, and first I'm gonna do this and that, and they're not really in the moment. But
yeah, I see.
How do you still manage to keep improvising?
To be honest, at the really beginning when I started, I was feeling so stressed to perform during competition or shows.
Yeah.
So I was losing my focus on what I do, what I love, and I was thinking too much about what people will think about what I do.
Recognize it.
So it was very difficult for me at the beginning, but more I had the experience, more I did shows and competitions, more I was feeling that when I stay focused on what I do, it's really easier than if I focus on because people will always think it's nice or it's bad. You know, you cannot control what people will think about your freestyle or what you do. So I think the most important is to stay focused on what you do and why you do it also. Because if I do it, it's because I love to do it and I want to share it with other people. And after what people think, never mind.
No, and also if they give you compliments, do you? What's the biggest compliment that you can get from the people as a freestyler, like after a battle?
I think it's about authenticity. Like if they recognize my freestyle as own way to freestyle, I'm really happy because I don't search to fit in the certain rules or to be same as another person. I just want to be me and share what I love to do.
Yeah.
So if people recognize it, I'm really happy.
So if you have to make a decision, like it's either the votes from the judges that go to you, or it's the compliments from the crowd that you get about your authenticity, what would you choose?
Both is nice.
Both is
because of course I like also to go further in the competition. It gives me also the opportunity to show more.
Yeah, true. That's
so
true.
It's nice. but of course I really like the when the crowd give you some energy because you can bring them back the energy also.
Nice. And did you feel that energy yesterday on the stage?
Yeah, really. It was so nice to see because even if there were no crowd external from freestyle community and people from families, there was also like really good vibes and people encouraging each other. So I really enjoyed it.
And were you surprised by the level, or was there something that you noticed specifically about the Dutch freestyle community that you think is
Actually, I was really surprised by the level, and some guys I didn't know so much their freestyle. For example, Airman.
Yeah.
was surprised me so much.
Insane.
And some other guys were like so amazing, their own style, and it's really cool to see like the guys and the girls doing their own also.
Yeah, because
nice.
Did you see that a lot yesterday, that they were being authentic, like what you like, or?
Yeah, that's it, and also playing with the crowd interactions also, and it was fun to see this, and really nice.
Nice, yeah, and of course there are a few criteria that you have to take into consideration when you have to give your vote. How do you do that? Like, of course, you should take them into consideration, but like you said, you like authentic freestyle more.
I think it's like an overall idea of what I see. Like, of course, there are like many criteria that you can split in different categories, but I try to keep also the whole image of each freestyler is showing. And I think it's important to see the whole thing because it's not only separate things, you know, it's all things combined all together with the style, what you created, what you interact with people, and of course technically, all these aspects are really important.
So of course,
all together.
Yeah, you have the criteria in your mind, but at the same time you don't want to lose track of the whole image.
Yeah, that's it.
The complete freestyler.
Yeah.
Cool. And were there some battles or some moments yesterday that you still have fresh in your mind? Or
I remember the battles against Airman, against sorry, I forgot his name, but the guy who was doing soul stall and shin stall.
Bodhi? Or Casper.
No, yeah, Casper, exactly.
Casper.
Casper versus Herman was really nice because it was a totally different approach to battle, because it was a different timing, because sometimes it's you're waiting a long time doing stalls, both doing crazy stalls. So I was like so focused in this battle, and it was amazing to watch, like really nice to see.
I wasn't able to see the whole battle, but my dad told me that the first 2 minutes, I believe, they didn't kick the ball with their foot at all. So they were just stalling and control tricks, both legs.
Yeah, it was so different that usually you see in the battles. So that was nice to see different approach of this.
Nice. And then how do you make the decision? Because there are two different styles. How can you compare, like in Dutch they say apples with pears, or what's the English word? I don't know.
It's not easy, but again, it was with the whole thing, and you know, I think some of the tricks were sometimes more surprising than others, and so I keep focusing on the whole sets of both, and. Herman was so surprising. Casper too, but Herman was so amazing.
Yeah, definitely true. Definitely true. Cool. Are there any like goals you have in the near future? Or of course you're in Footstyle crew. You're doing your own freestyle. You said you wanted to come far in competitions, but it's not your main priority maybe.
We have many plans with the crew, also individuals projects, but at the moment I would say that we really want to develop the crew shows. Yeah. Because in freestyle I think there is a big lack of crew combinations and working on the crew shows aspect.
If you take a look at breakdance, it's way more developed, of course. There are a lot of crews, and in freestyle it's more individual.
Exactly, so much. But I think it also takes time because we're maybe also in a period that it's difficult to see each other. But we really want to develop this aspect of freestyle, and for us it's also really motivated to work together and to create new shows together, and I think there are big potential in when you work with a crew to do new things together, because we try to keep developing freestyle individually, and it's keeping pushing. Like we see crazy thing each year, but in crew I think you can do even more, and we really want to surprise people in a few times.
I'm looking forward to to seeing your shows, definitely. And one more thing about being a crew, because you have to pay the bills, like you said, from freestyle. If you're in a crew and you get a show, the money has to be divided on the freestylers, you know. So, do you think it's easier if you combine your skills and with that of other freestylers, and you form a crew? Do the shows, is it easier to live from? Do you see what I mean? Or
I see what you mean.
Or is it more difficult?
I think you know, for the moment it's difficult to find shows with many people because of the because the customers usually ask for one or two freestylers. Sometimes we're three, but it's difficult to find shows that when we are more than three.
Yeah.
But the goal for us is to do shows together, to travel together, because it's a lot of more fun to do it together, and
to share it.
Yeah, exactly. So we try to. I think before people ask for a show group, we need to have the content. So now we are a lot more working on the creation, and then maybe it will be easier to have shows together. But for the moment it's a lot both. It's like individual shows, but also like with 2 people or 3 people, depends.
So you're just you're taking your time, and then you're sure in the future.
Of course it takes time, and no pressure about it, and for the moment also we divide it without pressure, you know. Sometimes it's easy because we live in different cities, so if there is a show close to the city, it's easier than Jordan goes, you know. So we don't fight really at all for these kind of things.
That's nice.
And we try to work together in a smart way.
Again, all just positive vibes. Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have a message for the freestylers who are watching, who want to either have such a flow as you, or who want to live off of freestyle, or just anything basically?
Yeah, I think when I said before, like the most important is to keep focus what you love to do, and don't lose your focus trying to be like someone else. And I think this is the most important. And then share it with your crew, with your country's friends, and the world.
Nice. Have you heard the message, guys? I'm looking behind me. A bunch of freestylers who also participated in the Dutch Champs. Do you have questions still, or is everything covered? I see a lot of nodding heads. I think that's a wrap. Thank you so much, Mathieu.
Thank you.
Allez les bleus, et now we're gonna train. And we're done. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of this episode. You can always send me a message. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. See you soon. Bye bye.